Good evening, and it's Crisandro, of course, and it's just a quick one, really. Basically, well, transfer window is closed, as you would have seen from our transfer deadline day um, video. Check that out if you can. And we just basically talked about the players that we had brought in and all the stories that we've been hearing. And one story is actually kind of weird there. Mark Guehi was so close to joining Liverpool. That looks like it's been called off. That's the breaking news right now. But anyway, I'm just going to say that, I mean, you would have seen it in the live stream anyway, just to confirm that they did get the Here We Go and the Bomber regarding Randal Kolo Muani from uh, from Paris St Germain. Is a very, very good player, actually, um, Kolo Muani. And we will be looking forward to actually getting him in. He's actually just signing for us on loan, a season-long loan from Paris St Germain. He's currently having his medical right now. I thought I'll leave it as late as I possibly could, just to make sure. I actually showing pictures of him getting into the taxi, going to have the medical, and it is going to be a good move, really. He's 26 years old, France international. You would have seen them play in the World Cup final, where they were. I would say they were unlucky to lose to Argentina, but a lot of people share that thoughts. And it's going to be a straight loan with no option or obligation to buy just yet. They're still negotiating that one. I think it's just a case of trying to bring him in first. Um, because obviously deadline day and trying to get everything registered before 7, and then I discuss the deep nature of that contract. So nothing to worry about. You spent a lit season on loan last season at Juventus. You may remember we tried to get him in January, um, and he turned us down for Juventus, and didn't have too bad a record there. He had scored 10 goals in 22 games across all competitions. So we know we are getting the a proper striker, and with Dominic Solanke being out injured, that was always going to be the case that we will need some beefing up in that area. And Richarlison, although did well for the first few games, wasn't at his best against Bournemouth, as were a lot of the players. So it is good to have that competition reverberating around the club still. Um, a bit of background from him, really. Well, he's been out of favour at Paris St Germain, which is why he was on loan at Juventus last season, and again this season. As we saw, they've obviously got Lasso Gonzalo Ramos that can call off the bench when they need to, and he scored that equaliser, didn't he, against us in the Super Cup. So so yeah, so you can see why he was kind of out of favour, and but that deal. We were going to sign for Juventus again, but that deal did collapse. I think they just said that the deal has been completed. It is completed by the looks of it. Although they just quickly went back to bloody go. So yeah, Spurs sign. Yep, Spurs sign Randal Kolo Muani on loan from Paris St Germain. That's been completed. It's fantastic. He joined Paris St Germain from Eintracht Frankfurt in the summer of 2023 for £76.4 million, and is set to become our eighth signing of the summer. They've included players that were on loan last season, and we confirmed the signings. There's going to be 8 signings. So yeah, we he will add extra cover due to Solanke's injury, because we're not quite sure how long Solanke is going to be out. Um, he's just got an ankle injury, so yeah, that's his so that's going to be an issue. It adds to the injury issues that we've had so far this season. The season starting off where the last season left off. So yeah, we are getting a proper France international. He's still very young, 26 years old, and he's a player that we were after last season. Now we're going to get him this season, and I'm glad it's all been confirmed. And I'm glad, and it looks like we're going to continue discussions with Paris Saint-Germain about trying to make it a permanent thing. Because if he kicks off and he kicks up on as I expect him to, then he is all right. We're going back to Tottenham, and yeah, they're going to confirm it. So Spurs have signed Randal Kolo Muani from Paris Saint-Germain on loan, and I'm going to find out the details, but the rest of it, we shall see. But thanks for watching. Let us know what you think. Randall Kolo Muani is going to be our eighth signing of the summer. Now the season can begin. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and and do all the business. Let me know what you think about this signing. Let me know what you think about the summer altogether. And watch the live stream that we did. That I did with Shoobs of that deadline day. Is going to be quite a hard hitting one, really. Thank you for watching. Come on, you Spurs! Can't wait for the season to kick on from here now. Can't wait for it.